Thank you, Rob, for joining us. First question is from Mark Murphy.
Hey, Rob. Now that you guys have Evan and you're basically surrounded by all these shooters, how much does that improve your passing? How much does that make you a better passer?
Yeah, shout out to those guys because they make me look good 90% of the times with my messed up passes. But just putting emphasis on figuring out where my teammates score the ball. You know, I just got to learn that with Evan too.
Chris Ryan.
Hey, Rob, a couple things. First off, what stood out to you most about the way you guys defended tonight? And B, did you feel like this is one of the most significant wins of the year, given, you know, where the Hornets at are in the standings, and given this was a second kind of consistent performance for you guys?
Yeah, I feel like this was a big win. Obviously, keeping the pace we on, keeping it rolling. But we got to have a lot more wins, you know, to be where we want to be. And I feel like as far as being connected out there, we just trusted each other defensively to have each other back. You know, knowing we're going to get into scramble modes playing against a fast-paced team, but you just got to cover for each other.
John Corrales.
I have two. One is when you guys have really been focusing on backdoor cuts, getting a lot more backdoor. You as a passer, a lot from the high post, finding guys go backdoor. What goes into reading and making that work? And second, you and Terry Rozier exchanged jerseys after the game. What's it like seeing Terry again?
Yeah, that's a great feeling, seeing my brother, man. You know, one of my big brothers I came in with. He really took me under his wing and just showed me what it'll be about. Always good seeing him. Wanamaker, I wish I could have seen Gordon, you know. It's always good seeing old friends. And as far as the back cutting go and the passing, you read certain teams' tendencies. You know, certain teams like to play on top of the handoffs. You know, that's when the back cuts go in. You get them uneasy off a back cut one time, you know, they start playing on top. So it's just personnel.
Bob Tron.
Thanks, Jeff. Robert, back to Terry Rozier. Like John, I have two questions about how do you feel about his great season, number one. And number two, what advice did he give you? I mean, what sticks out as you progress to have a very fine season yourself?
Yeah, he just always told me, you're going to be in tough situations. Obviously, minute-wise, when I first came in, I wasn't playing a lot. But he saw the dog in me. You know, he told me no matter the tough situation you in, just always play. Always have that fight in you, you'll win at the end. You know, so I feel like I kind of kept that mindset.
Final question, Chris Ryan.
Hey, Robert, there's always been a lot of talk about the type of player you could be defensively, and that was going to be your strength. But there hasn't been as much talk about your potential on the offensive side. We've seen you a couple back-to-back games here, 20, 16 points. Do you think that potential exists for you to be, you know, a middle, you know, teen type of scorer moving forward?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it exists, but I feel like I always say this, you know, it just come back to being comfortable on the court, and everything gets started for me on the defensive end. So if I'm thriving on defense, I'll thrive throughout the game.
We'll wrap it up right there. Thank you, Rob. Have a good night.
Appreciate it, Twins.